Hi, my name's Clive and I live on the Isle of Wight and I'm a carpenter, and I'm off this weekend to the AdventureTravel Film Festival at Mill Hill. I'm travelling up with Graham and Badger, and we're going up on our bikes, and hopefully it should be a good weekend. I'm going to take one of these, an action camera, and see how I get on, just for a bit of fun. Right, let's go and catch a ferry!
Bye Isle of Wight.
Your problems aren't real!
Is that a Morrison's trolley?
No, it's a trolley from an unknown supermarket in Montenegro.
An unknown.
Thanks for the course, Austin. It's great. Yeah, it's good. I think we'll celebrate with a donut. Cheers again.
We up and away. Goddamn, it's happening again. You try to turn me into an average man. I will do anything I want. Goddamn, it's happening again. Trying to turn me into an average man. I will do anything I want. Thank you.
Marshmallow sticks. For the campfire.
Oh, that's it there.
That there, isn't it?
Yeah, about there. That'd do.
That there?
Yeah, that'd do. Yeah, that'd be nice and long.
Try a marshmallow?
Are you up with that marshmallow?
So you should
Thank you very much.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Morning, Badger.
Morning. Morning, Clive.
Badger's birthday last night, and he spent his first night on his birthday under a tarp. Looks good, Badger.
What about your helmet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know that. And your gloves.
I've never worn so much gear. Honda. My first bike was a Honda.
Have you been on these ones before, these X250X?
No, I've always wanted to.
The one on the end is a higher one if you want to talk step.
Crikey, they're pokey, aren't they? Yeah. Surely this is...
That's an enduro boat, so it's not pokey across them.
Yeah. Surely this you can't take... You wouldn't get one what goes on the road like this.
Yeah, you can both just go on the road now. That's how it is.
Crikey.
I bet you could do that bit of track, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could do that stuff. You'd go around it that 125, wouldn't you? Yeah. But look at two gloves.
It's high.
They're high, I'll tell you what, it is.
It's high on my DR.
Yeah, they're high. They are long, aren't they?
Okay, so Dave, Anna, Nicola, Sarah, Mark, Clive and Badger. Hang on, where's Graham? Area wrong way?
I am, yes.
Is it wire?
Try
Great,
to.
what's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah, great, it's my mother's name.
Is it?
I didn't mean to look like a wrinkled woman. Is that yes, where's your wheelchair? Okay, over to you, mate.
Great. You get to have a play setting it up. The trick with this sort of stuff is it is more of a kind of balancing arty. You've got to get a feel for it. The idea is we're wanting to set something. We've got to get something across something. Yeah. Imagine we've got a river, we've got a ravine, and we're going to do it very low tech. And although it's low tech, all this gear, we're going to be using block and tackle. We're going to be using shear legs. Empires were built on this stuff. What we're trying to achieve here, obviously, is some tension on this rope. If we don't have any tension on the rope, at the moment it's doing that with some weight on it. If the tension wasn't there, this would be really, really low. And then the issue is getting up the other side. You end up at the bottom of the valley and you've got to get back up to the other side. Austin, can we get this one off? Actually, let's go over there and set this one up. What do you call that?
Well, because as we know, the longer the lever, the less force you need to generate the same moment, or torque if it was in a rotational, an axial sense. If it turns out that to move something an inch, you've got to move something else 5 inches, then it turns out you only have to apply a fifth of the force. So it's kind of, you can think of it that way around.
So you can either be 5 times as strong, or the object that you're trying to move becomes 5 times less resistant. So this is how the mechanical advantage, and this is why this system, block and tackles, have essentially changed the world over years.
With a substantial vertical load, it's got to be what they call bar tight, which means, and if you like a guitar string or a violin string, you go over and pluck that string, it feels solid. It doesn't feel like it's rope anymore. It feels like a solid piece of plastic. And that's where you've got to be if you want a zip wire to work properly, which is another reason why in commercial zip wires, well, the ones where you go down it for fun, the rope ends up being steel, because you can make that even tighter. And when that's tight, it sags far less than a polypropylene or a natural fibre rope will. That sort of basically means that you just can't do this without the block and tackle.
So let's lay this one up. 2 wheels on one. 3 wheels on the other. What we're going to do is we've got to start by actually attaching the rope to one of the block and tackles, not just through.
Well, I think what somebody told me, the definition of a hitch is a knot that it's a fastening that relies on a rope, a tensioned rope pushing against itself, against the loose bit of itself. And because the harder you pull it and the tighter you get it, the more it pushes against itself. That's what holds it there. But because on a hitch, it's just a question of clever overlaying of things, it can come apart effortlessly. As opposed to a knot is more of a 3-dimensional interference type thing that relies on compressing the rope into a ball. And there's so much friction in the ball that the rope doesn't come out.
This one, this is where the 3 and 2 comes out. So we're going to finish here.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's say you're only allowed to use one hand. Put one hand behind your back. Let's see if just using your feet, one hand behind your back, holding on with one hand, see if you can pull it towards each other.
How much effort are you putting in this?
None at all.
So what you guys are going to do, you're going to
right. So it's ladies' night. All you've got to do is pull as hard as you can and see if they move towards each other or if they can stop you. Child from Ealing.
We've got quite a lot.
How's that feel? Look at that. So let's all come and feel this and feel how tight that is. There's no way you'll get it that tight if you and your friends just pull it tight. You need the block of tackle and the shear legs. Also, apply the load mid-span, okay? So you're just a little girl, do you remember saying that? You're just a little girl. Pull on this and see how far you can make it go down. Okay, it moves quite appreciably. Okay, now if you put the weight of a pig on this, okay, then it goes right, look how close it is to the ground. If we want to carry this, okay, what we want to do is make this length, what you could call the effective length, you want that to be as short as possible. So if, let's say, this twig is actually the edge of the gorge here, that's the edge of the gorge, and that's the gap. Has anyone got an idea what we could do now to make this length shorter? Well, we could try and tighten the block of tackle. No? Is it obvious that the shorter this rope is, the less it deflects for a given load? Yep. So I'm saying that we've got to get a fat man who's unconscious across this gap, and it's deflecting too much.
Do you want me to get you some more wine?
What do we do to make this rope shorter? Because we can't make the gap shorter, but there's a gorge here. We can't make that shorter.
You tie knotted it, or?
No. We just make another pair of shear legs and put them here. And now the effective length, so that's not the working end of the rope where we're making things tight. If I put a pair of shear legs here, the effective length is between my wrists and that end there. And then it suddenly appears to be even tighter than it was before. But it's just as tight as it was before, but because it's shorter, it seems tighter, and it's therefore more useful to us. 2 fingers. Flossie, you're our token weakling over here. Okay? So that's massively tight. So tight that if it snapped now, it would smash my skull open, yeah? No, relax, baby. Don't worry, okay? See if you can hold this like that there, like I am now. Okay, yeah, got it? So a child with just 2 fingers, because all of that load is being taken by the trunk. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, back to you, Adam. You're the friendly agent on the other side, or you're the I know who you are. Isabel, you did used to work for Oxfam, didn't you? Oh, Comic Relief, well, the funny version of Oxfam. So, Isabel used to work for Comic Relief. Here comes the plasma, and it's also full of cash as well. Okay, so when it comes over, is this steep enough?
No.
No, you're gonna have to pull it. Wait a minute. How long is that? It's too short, isn't it? Okay, hang on a sec. Because what we'll quickly do is find the old middle there. Find the middle of the rope, old style. Flossie, take both ends of the rope quickly. Find the other end. Okay, then walk towards your dad. There we go. Bang. That's it. So that's the middle. And then just do one of these. Yeah. Super simple. Get that on there. That's it. Lock it off. Pull it tight. Now we've got the... And then I've got my friend... Here's the edge of the gorge, remember. Come up to the edge of the gorge, everyone. Be careful. Health and safety first. Be careful. Okay. Hold that there, Mark. That's it. You've got the qualifications. Go a bit further. No. Towards me, I mean. Okay. Relief worker. Are you ready for the rope? Here it comes. She's got it. That's right. She's got it. Okay. All right. Hoist over the plasma. The African...
Oh, you are moving closer.
We carefully packed our little canvas homes up we've spent 2 nights in and saddled up our motorcycles for our ride back down to Portsmouth to catch the ferry across to the Isle of Wight and back home.
Go on, just push it. Runway. We could get it across the Solent.